Hello there, this is Artisan Loom here with another tutorial from my sis. My looming sister Deborah at AZMS Mom, and she designed this Fairy Queen bracelet. It's a 9-pin bar design, and it is really cool. It's quite a tight design, so you have to make sure you use really good stretchy bands. But I just think it's so cool, and it's inspired by Nix Haley 22, and she wants to say it was inspired by me too, but I don't know that she was inspired by me. She's more inspired by Nix Haley 22, which is a-okay with me. But if you would like to, you could give her a follow. This is her account. She has lots of neat designs on here, or renditions, and just fabulous page. So give her a follow. All right, we will get started, and I will show you what the loom looks like. Okay, this design, let me turn my loom around, is a 9-pin bar design. Okay, so your first, second, 8th, and 9th are at the same height. Okay, then you're going to go down 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it comes to a point and goes up, and then goes up again and straight over. So this is what exactly, so straight up and down, so you can see. That's what we're going for. Okay, so I guess this would be up 2, not 1, because this is 1, and then this jumps up here. So okay, and it's going to be 2 entire full loom lengths long. Okay, use every available extender that you have. I was lucky enough to be able to get these I wish they were 9-pin bar extenders, but 6-pin extenders. So I've used every one that I've got, and all my blue extenders. And go ahead and pick out your bands. I've picked out 7 different colors I'm going to be using. No idea what this is going to look like. I've got cylindric black, the green Persian. I guess this is the Ellie Frost, the lovely octopus bands, glitter gold, and the Persian lime green. Those are going to be my colors. So go ahead and pick yours, and then we'll meet back here and I'll show you what the first step is in the design. Okay? So this little white frost here is going to be on our second border. So what we're going to work on right here are this X border, which is going to be where she has the pink or purple. I believe it's like a pink color. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to drop two bands right down in the center. I've already laid this part. 2 bands on that middle peg. Then you're going to put a band twice over, and then 1 going up, and then 1 going over. Okay, and that's how we're going to get it started. Now at this point, we're going to make our X's going this way. Oops. Okay, so we're going to go from the right to the left, left to the right. Okay, and on this side, oh, my bands are sticking together. We're going to go to the right, to the left. Okay, so this side, you're going to start going this direction, And you're going to just make X's all the way up the loom. A second. Okay, this side. I'm going to continue doing this side from right to left, go to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Okay, go ahead and finish that part all the way down. And I'll tell you, I'll just meet you up at the top. Okay, so it should look like this, from the tip coming all the way to here, and then a band gets placed under, and then you do your X's going up, and you're going to stop 5 pegs from the top, and you're going to stop right there on both sides, and then you've got to put a band going straight across, because that's what's going to connect it all. Okay, and then let me get some more bands. Sorry, I'm holding my camera up so I can see. And then you're going to do a long stretch up. Let me get this one with a thin band. And then one to the center. Okay, so basically you do the same thing here. Go the long stretch. There you go. Okay, that's how it's going to go. Okay, so that is that. Now let me get my iPad, show you what we're going to do next. The next part we're going to be working on is where this white part is going around. So go ahead and pick out your bands, and I'll meet you right back. I got to figure out what I'm going to use there. Hold on. So the next part we're going to work on, I'm going to use, man, I hope I'm putting these colors. I know what colors I want to use. I'm just not sure how I would like to use them. So I hope it comes out. Okay, going across there. Hold on a second. Let me see if these two colors will go good. Okay. You got to put a band going across here. And then we're going to start with our X's going up. Same way we did with these ones. Okay. Always go in the same exact direction, so to remain consistent, make sure they're in the right direction. Or you're doing the steps the exact same. You're always going to start on this pin, go over, and then from the left to the right. Okay, that's what I'm meaning. Okay, so then on this side, you're going to put a band going across, and then you're always going to go the exact from left to right. Okay, always start on your left. Okay, so go ahead and finish that to the end. When you get to the top of the X's, you're going to also put another band going across right there. Okay, let me move all this up so I can show you. The next one we're going to be working on is where those gray bands are. Okay, so go ahead and pick your bands that you're going to be using, and I'm hoping I'm putting these in the correct order. I'm going to use my glitter gold. I know I've got gold, gold, and gold. That's why I don't know how this is going to look like, but we're going to give it a try. And all we're going to do, I believe, is a single chain straight up. So, single chain on both sides all the way up to the end. Okay, hopefully you can see that. Sorry about that. Just like that all the way down. So you take it all the way to the very top on both sides. Okay, about these colors. I'm just really hoping. Okay, so the next step here is going to be right in between the gray and the purple. Okay, and they're going to be zigzags. And for that, I do believe I am going to use the egg. Is it called the eggplant? No, eggplant. That's to me what it looks like, but it is octopus bands. I'm sorry. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is you're going to do zigzags. The only thing I don't like about these bands, I love the color. I just hate how thin they are. Okay, so you're just going to do the zigzags. I should have, well, I'm trying to keep them straight as I go, but it's not working out for me too well. Okay, so you're going to do zigzags all the way up. That's what I should have done, is went and that's what I'm going to do before when I go off camera, is fix all my bands, meaning pushing them down so that I can actually put bands on them the proper way. Okay, there we go. So you're going to do that to the very end. Okay, we get that part done. You're going to work on these purple, the deeper purple, right below that blue. Okay, so in that spot, I'm going to work with my frost, my white, I guess it's my, is it pearl frost or white frost, or I don't know. So, but anyway, you're just going to go straight up and do a single chain all the way down. Okay, simple enough on both sides. Okay, so go ahead and do that part, and I will meet you back with the next step. 2 single chains down there. Now we need another single chain down the center, and I'm going to bead mine. Okay, I'm going to do every other band is going to be a bead, and I'm going to start off with a cylindric black, and I'm going to go straight up, and then I'm going to, I did a 6/0 seed bead onto my band, and then on the other one, like every other one, I'm going to alternate a little flower bead as well. Okay, so plain band, beaded band, and of course you don't have to put any beads. This is just how I'm doing it. If you choose not to bead it, that's fine. Okay, plain, and then the flower. Okay, plain, and then the bead. Plain, and then the flower. And I'm going to finish that all the way to the top. Finished with my single chain. Now we're going to work on where the blue part is, and that's going to be like a king's armor. So if you've ever done Nix Haley 22's king armor, then you'll understand this portion of it. Okay, so I'm going to use jade, 600 count jade green, and I'm going to go from the center to the left, center to the right. Okay, now we're going to go from this pin to the center. Okay, so you made your V, and now you're making an arrow. That's how I'm going to refer to it. Okay, now you're going to do your V, go up to the next pin. And then you want to do your arrow and connect there. connect there with your V. And then you want to do your arrow. One more from the center. Almost messed that one up. You're going to do your V and then an arrow. Okay. Go ahead and continue that the rest of the way down. So now we need to go ahead and place some cap bands down the center. And I'm going to use the same color as, where's my jade? Okay. So try to get comfortable. Oh. Okay, I'm going to put triple cap bands on every peg down the center, okay? So I'm going to, including the first one, triple cap band. Okay, and so I probably will just go off camera, let you finish these up. I wish I would have pressed my bands down, pushed my bands down. So go ahead and finish this part up, and then we'll be ready to put on our border. Okay, now we are ready to place our border. This is the double border, and that's going to be the little, it's just going to peep out on the side of the bracelet. So you're going to go from the center to the left, and then to the right. Okay. And you just follow it over. Try to push your bands down as you go too. It definitely helps. And then you're just going to follow it straight up. And make sure. Yep, you're just going to follow it straight up. Okay, go ahead and finish this all the way up until you come to the point in the center, and I will meet you back here. Okay. All the way down, this is how it should look from the very top. Come up, over, and to the point, up, over. Okay, and then you're going to put a cap band right there, triple cap band on that last band, or in that last peg. So, okay. All right. Now I'm ready to turn the loom around. So let me just move my camera out the way. Turn the loom around and hope that this comes out the way that I'm envisioning it. Okay, so basically we're going to start looming. So we're going to go in through this cap band, and we're going to follow the border all the way. So we're going to go in through this cap band, grab that top band and bring it to the left. Keep bringing it over until you get to the border, and then you're just going to go up. All the way up, okay? Do the same thing on this side. Gonna go in through this cap band, grab the one that goes to the right. and then you're just going to go up. Okay, and push your bands down as you go, and go ahead and follow the border till you hit that point. Okay, now we're going to work on the center, and it is a little strange. It's not like the King's Armor, how you loop it and all, so I'm just going to push my bands down. Okay, but and actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I really didn't even need this cap band here, but I'm just going to leave it. But we're going to work on these V bands, and what we're going to do is we're going to go in and grab the V band, which is the one going to, hold on, where are you, band, where are you? Is that the one I'm trying to go for? That doesn't look like it. Let me find the one I'm trying to get. Okay, I think I know now. Oh, I'm really having a time. And it's because of this cap band. We don't need this cap band here. I'm going to snip it because it's really getting in my way. The reason we don't need a cap band is because this one, this black one, already acts as one, so I'm pulling this one out. I'm going to try to pull it out because it's just getting in my way. Okay, so now I can see which band I need to grab. I'm going to grab this one that goes spans to there, and I'm going to, normally we would go bring it back to itself, but instead we're going to bring it straight up. Okay, and then this side we're going to go in and grab that band, and instead of bringing it back to itself, we're going to bring that one straight up. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to go in, let me go back on my pictures and see what we're doing here. Okay. Now what did we do? Oh. I'm trying to seeing this black band in it. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. Okay, after I do that, then I'm going to go in. Okay, so let me just refresh. Sorry, I had the awkward pause that we have going on. Deborah's done threw me off here. Let me zoom in. Okay, so these cross bands right here and this one. Okay. We went in here, grabbed it, and instead of bringing it back to itself, we brought it straight up. And the same way we went back into here, and instead of bringing it back over here, we brought it straight up. So both of these went straight up. Okay, and now what I need to do is go back into this cap band and grab the black single chain that goes down the center. Okay. Okay, now let me see. Okay, let me study my notes. Let's leave it just like this, and let me figure out what the next step is before we go any further and mess anything up. Hold on one moment. It's late here, and that's what the problem is. I'm just losing it. All these cross bands are going to get brought forward, so I don't know what I was even freaking out about. Okay, so we're going to go into the second cap. Let me get the stand up here. We're going to go in through here, in through the cap band, grab the one that goes to the left and bring it straight up. Go back in, Grab the one that would normally go here, but bring it straight up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into here, and because this is where these I guess you could say arrows are, these cross bands right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in through here, the cat band, and grab that band that goes to the left, and instead of bringing it down here, you're going to bring it out to the left. Okay, you're going to go back in. Where is the other one? And you're going to do the same thing. Okay. And then I believe, okay, yeah, just like that. And then we're gonna, okay, so that means we've taken care of all of these. Okay, now we're going back in here, and we're gonna grab that center band and bring it straight up. Okay, go in, grab that green band and bring it straight up. Okay, now we go into here because we got to deal with these cross bands. So we're going to go in through the cat band and get the one. And bring it out. Did I grab the right one? That's the question. I don't know if I did. Yeah, that's right. Okay, now I need the other side of this. And bring it out like that. Okay? And then we're going to go. At what point do I bring that band up? That's what I'm wondering. Okay, I want to go ahead and bring this up. And I'm going to bring this one up too. Okay, so, okay, now that we've done our side bands, we're going to go into this cat band, get that top band, and bring it straight up. Go back in, get the top band, bring it straight up. Go into this band, go through the cat band, remember we put cat bands on, and you're going to grab this and bring it out to the left. Just like that. Go back in. Bring it out to the right. Okay? And then go in here and bring your cat band or your center chain up. That's how we're going to do it. Okay? So, top band, straight up. Next band, straight up. Go into here, grab that through the cat band, grab that top band and bring it out to the left. Go in and get the next band, bring it out to the right. Okay? And then go in here and bring up your single chain. I know I've got a lot of dark colors, so I don't want to throw you off. I want to make sure that you get it. Okay, so since we stopped here, what we're going to do is we are going to go into here and grab that top green band and bring it straight up. Get the next top band, bring it straight up. Go in through this peg, through the cat band, and bring it out towards the left. Go back in, get the other top band, bring it out to the right. Okay, at that point you're going to go in here and bring your single chain up. So every time you finish up bringing your single chain up, that's where you're going to start. And you're just going to go in, get the top band, straight up, go back in, top band, straight up. Then you're going to go into where you finished up here, or where you just connected it, and you're going to go in through the cap band, bring it out to the left, go out to the right, and then bring your single chain up. That's how we're going to do it. Very simple. So hopefully you've got that. It's not that difficult. I don't know why I felt it to be so difficult, but you will need stretchy bands for this part, just because of the way that it's stretching. So anyhow, go ahead and finish that part, and then we will move on. Okay, now I should have told you this, but I didn't realize we needed to stop 3 pegs from the top. Okay. Okay, so the last step we did was we went into this 3rd peg from the top. Okay, and we grabbed that top one, brought it up, grabbed the top one, brought it up. Okay, normally we would go into this peg and bring it over, but what she has on her notes is that we're going to do this a little backwards. We're going to go in through this peg, and we're going to grab that through the cap band and grab that. Gosh, I wish I could have this a little better for you so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, this is dark. Okay, so I'm going to go in through this peg, through the cap bands, and grab the band that's going to go from here to there. Okay, and instead I'm going to bring it, if I can get it without busting any bands. Okay, what I'm going to do is bring it straight down. Okay, I'm going to go in and grab the other one that would normally span down that way and bring it straight down. Just doing it backwards. Okay. It's kind of confusing. That's why I had a time. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go in through this 2nd peg. And at this point, this is when you're going to grab that cross band. Let me get the right band. Okay, and then that's when you're going to bring this one over. Okay, go back in, get the other one, and bring it over. Okay, at that point, you bring up your center. And I believe you bring up your, I see that, and then, yeah, you bring up your other center. And that should do it. So 3rd peg from the top. Okay, so 3rd peg from the top is where you'd stopped. And you came in, got the top band, brought it up. No. Why am I even trying to explain this to you? 3rd peg from the top. You see what I've done now? Is where you would have stopped, and then you would have brought your 1st and 2nd band straight up, and then you went up into this peg, which is, and you're going backwards. You're going to grab the 1st band, bring it down here, go back in, 2nd band, bring it right there, and then that's when you would go into here and do your cross bands here, and then at that point you've done everything, and you just go up twice with the center. So I think I got it now. So that's what the center should be looking like all the way up the loom. So hopefully we all are on the same page. Okay. Now we're just going to take our next chain, which is this. Ooh, what happened to my band? Somehow I'm missing a band right there. I don't know how that happened. So I'm going to have to put a band on here before I can go any further. I'm going to go well, let me see. It's hard when the camera's where it's at. I'm going to come down here. You won't need to know how to do this part because you wouldn't have screwed up. I screwed up. Get on the peg. Okay, and then this would have went. Just going to stick it there for a second so I can get this in the right order. Okay, and this peg, this one's got to go it's got to go below. So I'm gonna let me fix that part and put that band on because I can't see with this camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, I believe I have it now. And what you're going to do is you're going to go in this peg and grab that single chain going up, and you're just going to bring that straight up. Nothing too strange about it. Just going to bring it straight up. Okay, on both sides. And I will finish that part off camera. Ooh, I just zoomed you away and I thought I had turned it off, so here you go. Okay, now we've got these zigzags. And this is going to be a different looping style as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in through this peg and you're going to get the band. Now it normally would go back to itself. You're going to put it back to itself. Okay, and then you're going to also bring it to the peg above. Okay, if that made sense. So you brought it back to itself and then to the peg above. You're going to go back in and you're going to grab this one and you're going to bring it back to itself and the peg above. Okay, so you're going to go into this peg, grab that top band, bring it back to itself and the peg above it, and it doesn't matter if it overlaps, that's how it's supposed to be. And you're going to go back into this peg, grab that next one, bring it back to itself and up above one. Okay, so you're always bringing it back to itself and then up one, and it's okay that they overlap. So back into this one, get that top band, bring it back to itself and then the one above it, go back in, back to itself and the one above it. Okay, we're going to go in, grab this one, bring it back to itself, plus bring it over the one above it, go back in, bring it back to itself and then the one above it. Okay, this side will be the same way. You're going to go in here and grab that top band, bring it back to itself and then up to the next peg, go back in. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Bring it back to itself and then up to the next pin. Go into this this peg and you're going to grab that top band, bring it back to itself and then bring it to the top to the next peg. Go back in, bring it back to itself and bring it up to the next pin. Okay, you're going to go into this peg, back to itself, up to the next pin, go back in, bring it back to itself and up to the next pin. Okay, and you're going to do that down the loom, but I want you to stop on the last six zigzag groupings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fourth peg from the top. Why don't you go ahead and stop there? Okay, and then we'll try to do that one together because it is confusing. And then I will be right back. This is where I stopped. This was my last one that I did. I brought it over here, then I brought it over here and did this like little triangle. Okay, did the same thing on this side. So this big long triangle should stretch to right there. Okay, this is the next one. So what I'm understanding it to be is that we're gonna, how are we gonna do this? It says that on the last zigzag, the top one goes down instead of up. And then the next one goes back to itself. And okay, let me just see if I can get this to, goes back to itself and then down one. Next one goes back to itself and down one. Okay, that's how it goes. Okay, so this one, you came in under this third peg and you brought it back to itself and then down one, so it looks like a little triangle that way. Then you went in and got this next top band and brought it back to itself and then brought it downward. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Okay, we're going to go in right here, grab that top band, bring it back to itself, and then stretch it downward. Just on this last grouping. Okay, and then you're going to go back in and bring it up and then stretch it down. Okay, let me see if I can, it's kind of hard to, where's my tripod is a little, let me just turn this. Okay, I'm going to have to stand up so I can show you this part. Okay, so this is where we're at. Trying to find the best angle for you. Okay, this is where we're at. This is where we stopped. Okay, so I'm going to go in, grab that top band, and bring it back to itself, and then span it downward. Okay, so back to itself, and then span it down. Okay, go back in, grab it, bring it back to itself, and span it down. Okay, now we're going to go into this top one, grab that band, bring it back to itself, and then bring it down one, go in, pick it up, bring it back to itself, and then down one. And that's how we're going to end it. Yay, we made it through the most difficult part. That's what it should look like. Okay? Alright. Alright. Pretty psyched about that one. And I believe the next step, let me just zoom through here. I think the next step is just going to be a single chain going up. And that's exactly what it is. It's going to just be your single chain going up the center. So, or going up, straight up. So I'm going to go in here, grab my single chain, which happens to be my gold, glitter gold, and we're just going to, oops. Well, I'm having a time telling you. Come on. And just bring it straight up. Okay, do the same thing over here. Grab your gold, bring it up, go back in. Well, okay, so bring your single chains straight up. Now we've got to work these X's, but we need this cross band that is going across. So we're going to go in. If I can get it, grab the cross band, bring it over, and then we're going to go in and we're going to get the bottom band, the one that's underneath, okay? Go in, grab that, and bring it straight over to itself, okay? Now this one is the one that we're not going to bring back to itself. We're going to bring it to the peg above, so it's going to be a longer stretch. So you're going to go in here, grab it, and instead of going here, you're going here. Okay? So, again, you're going to go in through this peg and bring it back to itself. Okay? You're going to, I can't see what I'm doing. You're going to go through here, and you're going to grab this one, and which you would normally bring here, but you're going to bring it here. Okay? Go in here, back to itself, grab this one, and instead of bringing it here, you're going to bring it one above. Back to itself, one above. Okay? Do that all the way down the loom. And then you're going to do the same over here. You're going to go in through this peg and get that cross band, the one that goes straight across. If I can gather the right, my problem is I'm getting the wrong band. Okay, get that top one, bring it over. Okay, want to get the band that's on the bottom. We're going to go through here. Get that band, bring it back to itself. No, we're not. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay. Let me make sure how we're doing this. Okay. Yes, we are. Okay, see, I totally teased you. We're bringing it back to itself. Okay, and we're going to go in through this peg. Instead of bringing it to itself, you're going to bring it straight above. Come up here, back to itself. Go into this peg. Instead of bringing it here, you're bringing it here. Back to itself, long stretch, back to itself, long stretch. Okay, so simple enough. You can go back and rewind if you need to, but that's how we're doing it. And I believe that's just one band. It just didn't look right here for whatever reason. Okay, so just finish that part all the way up the loom. Okay. So the last one you did was you had went from here inward, and now you would normally come up a long stretch, but there is no long stretch, so you're just going to go in and grab that one and just do it straight to the border. Same with this one. You came in, and now we need to go and just bring it back to itself. Okay, simple enough. Probably should press or try to push. This is really super tight. Tighty, tighty, tighty. I'm going to try to push my bands down. Okay, almost got it. Okay, so we got that part done. Now all we have left are the zigzags. We're going to go in through this cap band and grab it, your top band, and bring it to the left. Go in to the left, to the left. Okay? And then you're going to do the same thing on this side. Let me figure out where I'm at here. You're going to go in, bring it to the right, to the right, to the right. Okay? And then you're going to go in, and you're going to grab that top band and bring it all the way over. Okay? Once you do that, then you are going to just do your zigzag, and you're going to get the one on the bottom first. So you're going to go in, grab the one on the bottom, bring it to the left, go in, bring it to the right. Yeah. And then you're just going to continue that same way. The bottom one goes over first, and the top one. Just like that, all the way up. This side, I have no idea. There it is. I thought, okay. Okay, once I brought it over to here, now I got to do this cross band. So I'm going to grab that one and bring it to the border. Grab the one that's underneath first and bring it in. Okay, make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah. Okay, and just do that the whole way down the loom. Now that you did your little crisscross here, we've got to connect this or else it'll fall apart. So there is a band, this band right here. So we need to go into here and bring it to the right. And then grab the next band and bring it all the way around till you get to the center. That's connecting that border. Okay, just like that. Do the same thing on this side. Bring that band over to the left. Go in and grab that one. Bring it up and around till you get to the center. All right. I believe we may be done. So, where's my C-clips? I'm not prepared once again. Go ahead and get your C-clip. If I can find one, I've got a ton of C-clips, but I need one that's going to fit. There it is. The thicker bands. So, I guess I'm going to get a cylindric black. Go in through all the bands. Make sure you get, oh actually I don't. Never mind. Duh. Remember these two bands we placed earlier? I totally forgot about them. I'm going to go push back. Let's see what I'm doing. I'm going to back and I'm going to grab both of those and bring them up. If I can, it's kind of tight. Bring them both up. I'm going to put it on my hook, just like that. I'm going to try to put my C-clip on, although it's pretty tight. I believe I've got all of it on there. Do I got it all? Do I have it all? Why does it show? I believe I've got all 4 of them on there. If I seem like I'm working in slow-mo, it's because it's getting late and I'm getting tired. But look, the end is near. We're done. Look. Look at all this. Look at this wondrous creation here from my sis, Deborah. Okay. Now, all we're going to do is I'm going to look at the side and see. Yep, looks like it's all been looped up. We can go ahead and release the tension off the sides. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it on both sides, kind of give you an idea how to take it off. Definitely want to use your hook. You're gonna go in and release it off the next row. Okay, and you can just take it off each individual one. You don't have to do it the way I was doing it, but that's up to you. But go through and just take it off the loom. I trust that you can do it, even if you just do it all like this. All right. Go ahead and take yours off and we'll see what mine looks like. I got it off the loom. I'm just going to stretch it out a bit. Okay. Looks pretty cool to me. Not 100% sure about those octopus bands, but it's kind of neat. Kind of matches the beads going down the center, but I'll go through and I'm going to have to fix all my bands because I'm not liking how twisted they are. So I will go and do that. Fix my beads. Okay, so once I get all of them facing the way that I want them and the way that I like them to look, I'm going to grab my beads and put them in the center of the bands, okay, like that, but I'm going to use my fingers, not my fingernail, and I want it to lay like that. Sorry about that. I grab this one, pull it through to the center, grab this one, pull it through to the center, so it will look like that. Okay, and that's what I'm going to do all the way down. I'm going to go ahead and fix all my bands, untwist them, and then I will come back and show you what mine looks like. Okay, so I went and fixed all my bands, and this is the way it looks. Really, really super pretty. And then what I did was straightened all my bands, and I actually started chaining it too, so this is going to turn out really, really nice. So anyhow, if you decide to make one, just tag and hashtag me in your renditions along with AZMS Mom, and give her a follow on Instagram as well. Okay, until next time, take care now. Bye.